me tell you something you already know.
I'm Dave Kirilloff, languageofhitting.com. Whether I'm working with players at a camp that I'm traveling to, or I'm working with players one-on-one directly back home, I want to maximize the time that we're together. When I was growing up, I didn't get the chance to have a lot of batting practice thrown to me, so I relied on a lot of drill work. I used to beat an automobile tire. I used to hit off the batting tee so many different ways with two arms, with one arm, with different angles, with low tee, high tee, and it would go on and on and on. Having done these drills myself and invested so much of my time in learning that these drills don't really transfer to what's going to happen to the game, I want to do more things that's going to help the player get ready for the game. So obviously and sensible, what we spend time doing is hitting off a live pitcher. So my next logical step to helping hitters is this. I look at the hitter and I make the assessment. What does this hitter need the most that's going to get him ready for the game? When this hitter moves from this controlled batting practice setting into a game that is not controlled, it's unpredictable, what concept of hitting am I going to share with that hitter that's going to make this bridge from batting practice to a live game sensible and usable and practical? Knowing that players are already starting their college season and things are starting to rev up for high school and summer baseball is quickly on us, I felt inspired by the Holy Spirit to do more things to accentuate this event we call hitting and how it's a race. And my attention was drawn on the start of the race. Now, for a lot of people, just watching the baseball out of the pitcher's hand is the basic essential that they're going to show the hitters how to begin timing and where your eyes should be when you're hitting the ball, whether it be softball or baseball. You can have elite hitters tell you, I watched the ball out of the pitcher's hand. And speaking from 26 years of research, it's just not true. You see, what I sat on all week long, helping hitters improve for the game and transfer what we do in batting practice to the live game, is not to watch the ball out of the pitcher's hand. Instead, they are taught how to believe the illusion that's taking place. In other words, I taught them not to trust what they know, but rather trust what you see, the illusion. The illusion starts with the pitcher's common denominator. And you have a common denominator for every pitcher in baseball and in fast pitch softball. Why is the common denominator so important? Because it is the starting point for the hitter's timing. It's an essential component for the hitter to time his or her vision and his or her adrenaline. And actually this past week, it was a mechanism for the hitter to time the pattern of the moving ball in their minds. And to be quite blunt with you, it's fascinating to me, even after all these years of teaching this, to watch the transformation of a player who's just struggling so bad to instantly start squaring balls up in the batting cage and batting practice. And not just only squaring it up, but creating lift and launch and creating bat speed when, and here's the best part, they're not even trying to create bat speed and launch angle. It just happens. You see, something that we don't really understand is this, and it's sensible and it's logical, that elite hitters, they already have this code inside of them. This is something that they're already doing. They were born with this code. I've discovered that this code is transferable. You can teach this code. It's very detailed, it's very important, and it needs to be rubbed in on an ongoing basis, not just once in a while and here and there. Sometimes you hear a story where a player is just going okay or so-so, and all of a sudden in their career, a switch goes off. Well, just what was that switch? The switch didn't have to do with their mechanics. The switch dealt with their brain, how the brain has organized the event we call hitting. Look, the truth is, our hitter's clock is ticking. For them to enjoy the game that they love and they pursue, let's help them to be as good as they can be while they're still young, so they have more opportunities to enjoy the game as life goes on. I have an online video hitting system where I teach you via videos online this sophisticated, innovative, progressive hitting system. It starts with the best hitting drill ever. There's editions 3 and editions 4. Then it moves into an extensive research of timing that I was just talked about the pitcher's common denominator and winning the race. And this is the world's greatest hitting formula. Make the investment back into your player. Your player's worth it. I'm Dave Kirilloff, and may the Lord bless you.